if you talk to somebody that's been in Austin since the 90s, they're probably going to argue that it's gone. We could see that San Marcos, Texas State are growing rapidly. And so as you're driving down 35 and you can see the construction, the new buildings that are being put in, that's what it's going to look like for years to come. But it's also going to be a pretty stark change from maybe the smaller town that was located between Austin and San Antonio. The other issue is that as larger businesses come to the area, it can increase rent prices. And so for a small business owner, that can be one of the biggest challenges, is that the area that they have kind of established as their own, if rent continues to go up, that can be a really large fixed cost for them that can force them to move.
I've seen a lot of business come and go.
We had a whole bunch of little small downtown businesses. We had Paper Bear, we had the hemp store, and they're gone.
It's a really challenging problem because you want to have growth, because growth brings in new people, new exciting ideas. It keeps your city relevant for dollars coming in. So that growth is vital.
There's been plenty of businesses that have come and gone. A lot of competition. Competition is inevitable for any business, so I've definitely seen that come and go too, which is good. And I'm still here, so the town's continuing to grow and get bigger and bigger, every semester.
But we've also seen a lot of businesses come in and what we call encroach or sponge off of the San Marcos community because of the growth that we have.
Growth is going to make it a little bit more commercial, a little bit more stagnant.
I think it's already kind of starting to lean that way. I've been here since '98, in the San Marcos area, and I can't tell you, 15, 20 minutes it used to take me to get to Austin. Now it's 35, 45, sometimes an hour. And everything that's along the way is all commercialized too, so it's slowly spreading to everywhere.
If San Marcos became as commercialized as Austin, I feel there would be a big change. The dynamics of this town would really be different. The city leaders would be different. We have some city leaders now that are just so embraced, and they've lived here for quite some time. They kind of know what the city needs and where it's moving towards. And I think that would be a disappointing change.
One of the things with small businesses is that they have to use the community to their advantage.
But I think a lot of them do need to understand that there's been quite a few failures from Austin businesses, for example, coming in thinking that they were just going to come over and take over, and it hadn't happened for them. They're very disappointed in their performance of what's going on. And
probably don't really understand the work that goes into it and the day-to-days.
They've closed up shop over time. We've seen it happen. We do see some of them that stick around and kind of bleeding out and trying to get their businesses going because they're locked into 5 to 10 year leases, so they're probably trying to hang in there.
Over 90% of businesses are small businesses in our community, and so that's kind of like the foundation of not only just San Marcos but of Texas, of America. One
of the biggest benefits of a small business is that unique charm, the attention to customers, and so trying to keep that San Marvelous vibe of what the city has to offer and the small mom and pop shops that are here and available, that's kind of their opportunity to market against the commercialization or against the kind of bigger box stores.
Local businesses and the charm of San Marcos, it's kind of like, again, it gets back to what, from us being a restaurant to being a boutique or being a hair salon, you're going to put what you do considerably different that you won't get in any other town.
So I still think you can have that charm as long as you're trying to unite the community.
When people come into cafe, they feel like they're at home. We are kind of like the Cheers of San Marcos. They walk in, we know their name, we know what they want to drink, we know what they want to eat, and it's like family getting together and having family time. And just
we are out here really trying to work and keep things going. And I mean, I live here, I work here. I don't just live in another town and come and just try to profit from this. I walk to work a lot. I ride my bike a lot. I help support other small businesses too, and we all working together kind of keeps it all thriving and moving forward.
We're all a family, and we support the community as a whole and each other individually, and that's what makes local small town businesses so great.
If you have a spot that you love, one of the best things that you can do is help share their presence on social media, tell your friends to go there, be a reliable customer. If it's important to you, that's where you can make the difference for those small businesses.
This is my town and my people, and all of this small town charm is what makes San Marcos marvelous.